Hello and welcome. Oh, I'm having problems with buttons and computers today. So let's hopefully my computer doesn't do some weirdness that it did this morning with morning prayers. So this is why I have another computer as a backup. But I'm putting it into my cauldron to because I want to get something, with the camera and mics and camera, mics, lights, action. Get a little bit more. Uh, the word hipster came in, but I don't know if that's the right word. So welcome everybody, and thank you for watching the replay. My name is Mary June Tracy, psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, and an astrologer, bringing you the cosmic highway and the shenanigans of the planets. So thank you all for coming in, and thank you for all for watching the replay. Please share this video out. Please let other people know that I'm here. Share it out, spread the word, spread the light. So, and welcome. So, how is everyone out there today? That's the thing. Is like, how is everybody out there today? Where is Candace? Candace is off doing her own thing. Candace is doing Candace. That's what Candace is doing. Candace is doing Candace. So you slept. Nice. Sleeping is good. Sleeping is good. So, yeah. So my December 28th, my peek into 2021, we are going to be doing, talking about the cosmic energies that are coming in for 2021. And we are going to be talking a lot about, the different energies of light that are going to be coming in. And I will be doing a meditation. And also, everybody will get a mini reading with that. So it's going to be, about 2 to 3 hours. For those who are coming in, it is $75. So if you I have 4 spaces left. I think 4 or 5 spaces left. If you are wanting to join me on Peek into 2028, you will be able to purchase the video afterwards too, but you just won't get the reading. So it will be up for purchase 24 hours after, but there won't be any reading with that. But yeah, definitely if you want to join me on December 28th. And there's a lot of different little things I'll be doing just after Christmas on bringing in a lot of preparation and getting us prepared. Wow, today, there is Saturn went into Aquarius, So Saturn's there, Saturn's in Aquarius. And we also have the sun is slowly moving in, going up towards the galactic. It's at the galactic center, so it's near the end of Sagittarius at the galactic center, along with Mercury. So there's a lot of wanting to get information. We have with Saturn going into Aquarius, he's going to be starting to do the squares to Uranus. So this is about our beliefs, our belief system. What do you believe? How do you believe? What is that old belief system? And is it still valid for you? And what are your fixed values? So you're going to hear that a lot through 2021. What are your values? Because you're being told right now what your values are. You're being told by so many groups, so many different energies that are coming in from the right, from the left, and what to believe, how to believe, and what to do and what not to do, how to stay away, how to connect. So this is coming in where you're going to come into your core values and what they are. And it is, and it's going to be hard. This is going to be hard hitting for us, but yet there's some excitement with it. And we're wanting to have that expansion. We're wanting to have that. And that's where this energy is coming in. And there are some, we're going to be making some really, really expansive, like the word expansive keeps coming in, knowledge. Yeah. That's coming forth. So there's some real vibrant energy that's coming forth for us. But this is the heart and the loving of the pure human being and bringing in that love. And when we are coming into this heart and when we're coming in, this is where we're coming into really stepping into our truth of our sovereignty. And that's what's going to be coming into question. Because so much is being bombarded upon us about what our values are and what, do this and that makes you a good person. If you do this, you're saving this person. If you believe this is what you should believe in. And there's an ethnic cleanse that is happening right now. I mean, I have friends in Norway and they're talking about an ethnic with the Vikings. There is this ethnic cleanse with, even with astrologers, you got to do it this way and be this way. And half of them are all fucked in the head. They're not out there doing the work or I don't see their videos, right? Or I don't see them coming out on the front line. And I'm honestly, being out here, coming every day is being on the front lines. This is part of the front lines. This is voicing. This is giving you the astrology. This is allowing for the love and the light to come in so that we can come together and gather as community and allow ourselves to shine and be the individuals and the beauty that we are. And this is where you're going to find a lot of memes out there. So please, people, if you're going to watch, but there's going to be a lot of stupid memes out there, and especially on Instagram. So there's going to be all these memes and everybody's going to be like, oh, look at this. So the thing that keeps coming in for me is, and David mentioned it today too, or mentioned it last night when I was watching. I'm just like, holy shit, because that's what I had weird kind of visions of it, and that had to do with mutants and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. But that's where, this mutation that's coming in. Are we wanting to be mutated? Are we wanting to be in a way that this is normal? And this is where people are going to be coming in to make some really hard decisions. And this is coming into the heart of the loving and the pure of being human. And with Saturn going into Aquarius, this is values. And this is going to trigger people. A lot of things that are going to come in are going to trigger people. And you got to know what that trigger is. You got to understand what that trigger is. Because we have to go through this breakthrough that's coming in with Uranus. And Uranus is coming in with that square. That is Saturn's dad. And he killed his dad. He was Kronos. So there's this energy that's coming in that is very strong and saying, I am going to send tremors. I am in earth and I am electrical. So you got to think of this electricity that's going to be hitting the earth, that is going to be sending in these new waves. New waves of change, new waves of understanding, and changing quickly. So if you're thinking that there's, when it comes to stability, there is, like with Uranus in Taurus, he's going to break up the stability even more. Because he's going to get you to open up to your heart and get you open up to a higher way of thinking and not just being stuck in old dogma. This is expansion. This is expansion. This is looking at what you need. 2021 is going to be fucking crazy. It is going to be crazy. And this is where you got to look at your own self-worth. And there's so much energy that wants to pull you down to your lower self-worth. And Saturn in Aquarius is way different. This is way different than when it went in earlier because he knows he's there permanently. Plus, Uranus wasn't squaring him the last time he was there. So we have that. And the moon is heading into Aquarius, and he's going to be squaring Uranus. So we're going to have a whole year with every time the moon goes into Uranus, he's going to be making squares to Uranus throughout 2021. So this is coming into our deepness and our internal. The moon is our internal self, our internal values, and how we feel and how we act. That's what the moon is. So for you all, it'd be good to know, where is Aquarius in your chart? What house is Aquarius in your chart? Is it in your 8th house or 9th house? Because it has different meanings on how this is going to work for you and the different things that are going to be opening up for you. So if you have Aquarius, say, in your 1st house, this is going to be looking at the expansion of how you are seen, how you are presenting. If it's in your 2nd house, that's all about your money, your value. That's, if it's in your 3rd house, what am I learning? What am I expanding on with my education, with my connection? If it's your 4th house, right? It's all about home, family, values. How is that going to change? Your 5th house is children, your inner child. How are you relating to your inner child? How do you relate to your children and those around you, that connection? 6th house, it's all about, bringing in, what is my daily routine? What is going on in my daily routine? What is my health? What is my exercise? Things will radically change with it being in there and with Saturn and doing the squares to Uranus. So each house has different energies that wants to give you that expansion. We know this is happening. This is what I love about astrology. We know, and you can sort of look at and you can say, oh, okay, so this is what I need to prepare for or be open to and have an understanding of. When you have that, when you understand that, that gives you a stronger footing on the direction that you want to go into. So getting your natal chart done, looking at that, plus I'm starting to do human design. So I'm bringing in human design into my readings now, which is a whole other level of really understanding why we move or why we do what we do and how we do it, and why other people move in a different way or are able to manifest things, more quickly. So I'm bringing in a lot more on human design and doing human design with my readings. So that's another layer that's coming in. So the more we understand our own matrix, the more we understand how things are functioning within us, we're able to maneuver, we're able to step back and honor our own selves along with this energy coming forward. So this is coming in because there's going to be a lot of information coming in, with this galactic point. And with the moon or with the sun and Mercury coming together, which makes what they call a gazini. So this is really coming in with information. And some of the information might be really out there. It's like, oh, that's too crazy. But it's coming in. Keep a journal with you. Write things down. Bring in some citrus today. I told Steve when he just went out to go buy oranges. I've been wanting not to eat oranges. I want to dry them out and hang them. I've been wanting, I have citrus in my witch balls. I have citrus, citrus has been a really big thing. So bringing in the oranges, bringing in that citrus, which is bringing in vibrance, allowing for the expansion. And then juniper berry. Juniper berry takes you into a whole depth. And bringing in juniper berry essential oil, very beautiful, and it helps to cleanse, clear, and it's a great protection, and it's a great money activator also. So those two coming in are very strong. And the other thing the other part that I keep seeing, and I've been talking about, is the butterfly. And seeing butterflies in crazy ways, where I'll be watching somebody and then in comes a butterfly, or they draw a butterfly card. Or I'm watching something and Mateus calls me in and he says, Mama, look, there's a butterfly. So there's so much transformation that's coming in that, you can't, the petition won't work, sweetheart. Just an FYI. They're shutting down Periscope because they can't censor it. Periscope is being closed down because of censorship. That's why. Twitter, they can censor, they can have more control in which they're doing. It has to do with censorship, which is very sad. You can write your petition, you can do all of that, but it's one of those things that is going to, because it's censored. It can't be censored. And it brings out news radically fast, more so than any other social media. So that's the other thing. So unfortunately, it is a sad one. But we have to come in and we have to break from things that are not in our sovereignty and come into our connection. It is so important. And our human selves, and looking at what we need to for ourselves in our own power. What is our power? And stepping into it. So many timelines are coming in right now. And energy shifts are coming forth hugely within this timeline and connecting into our physical reality. So much expansion. We got to stretch our minds. This is allowing to expand. And what is possible? What is possible for everything? What is possible for us? What is it that we need to step into, right? I love that. Step into the truth of your sovereignty. Yes. Yeah. Stepping into the truth of your sovereignty is going to be the most important act that you do, because things are going to be wanting to be, I mean, you know, there's a narrative that's going on, and they're making it that the first person to get something shoved into their arm, they're celebrities. Look at, they're celebrities. They're celebrities. And people are making a shuffle and dancing and saying, oh, we're in lineup. And I'm just like, whoa, that is freaky. That's just not, that's just freaky. And with that is coming in where it's this narrative that's coming in. And a narrative that has come in before on saying that if you don't do this, someone else putting their values upon you. This isn't the first time in history this has been done. But putting values upon you and saying this is what you have to do in order for you to be a good citizen, for you to be a good person. And this is where you have to come in to say, whoa, that doesn't feel right for me. Or if it does feel right for you, it's honoring that of your journey, which is crazy. It's a crazy, we're in an extremely crazy time. But this is, you know, our connection to healing. The moon will sextile over to Chiron, and Chiron is forward. This is our connection to healing, healing others. And it's not for us to be wasting time in this. Time is going to be like, it's going to move very quickly. Time is going to be moving in a very extremely fast way as we go into air energy. And it's fixed air. So the last time Jupiter Pluto was in a fixed sign was in Taurus in 2000. So that's very fixed energy, transformation, change that's coming forward, change in the way that we act, change within, I mean, that was the whole, you know, changing our reality, changing how we react with one another, how we coexist with one another was back in 2000. So now we're coming into another, you know, this time, but it's air. So it's very intellectual, and energy is coming in that is very intellectual. So it's sort of an off day. I can tell you, it's for a lot of people, it is a very off day. This can send a lot of people, because we're going from, you know, Jupiter being at the last of the energies. We have that, which causes a lot of other issues with people. And it could cause a lot of stress, a lot of mental stress with people, you know, which is very sad. So there could be some really crazy acts of violence that are going to come out within the news and within, you know, maybe even somewhere in our own that we know. So this is coming in and really honoring self and making sure that you're protected, right? Making sure that you're protected. So I want to bring in the Google. There we go. Gotta stop using this guy. Sabian symbol Zero Aquarius, or first degree Aquarius, which I found very interesting. So with the Sabian symbol. So the Sabian symbol is, I know it has to do with a native. Gotta find it here. Bear with me. I should have had this up before, but it just came to me. Okay, the Sabian is the works and spirit of a Spanish priest who directly the building of California missions have a lasting influence on the development of the land. These remain as a momentum to men who were able to make their mark upon this alien environment. But the zodiacal sign of Capricorn begins with the symbol of socio-political power. Aquarius, as it starts, presents a more spiritualized, idealistic, or creative picture of the social force at work. Moreover, it stresses the enduring character of a human achievements ensouled by great vision, at least within the frame of reference of our Western civilization. The symbol speaks of the projection of a noble idea into concrete form of beauty and significance, thus of the radiation of civilizing power into the intuition, offering to primitive men the opportunity to reach higher and more organized and productive level. Wow. So the power inherent in all human works to endure far beyond work's lifespan. So this is really bringing in, it's the old Adobe mission. So this is bringing in this energy of us, of expansion, of bringing in something more and greater than our own selves. And bringing in that energy of creating. What is it that you are wanting to create? What is it that you are wanting to bring forth in this energy? So what is it that you want to expand on? And that's what we're entering in. We're entering into this energy of expansion and what you want to expand on within your own life and with that around you. It's about your mission. What is your mission? Good thing to start end on. So go forth and look at what your mission is. What is it that you want to accomplish? And start looking at that. And how does that feel? And how does that align with your values? And is it in line with your values? That's going to be the big one. Is it aligned with your values? So sending you guys off with so much love. I did a reading this morning. It's up there on Instagram. So if you want to watch the Instagram live, it's there of the reading that I did today. So have a blessed one, and may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless you. Thank you for being a part of my community. Bye-bye.